everyone. Welcome to another episode of Discussions on the Couch. It's been a while. We've missed you too. So today we have a very interesting topic. We know that baffles a lot of guys' minds. Why ladies play hard to get and what should a guy do? Today I'm here with Bridget. Hi Bridget, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well.
I'm well.
Okay.
Okay, so let's jump right into it.
Okay.
Why do you think ladies play hard to get?
Okay. I can't talk for every lady, but from what I've seen, I feel like most ladies play hard to get because of their pride and their dignity. No woman wants to see her pride or dignity tarnished anyhow. So you have to play hard to get, just to get the kind of attention and affection she needs from the man, just to test if the guy is really real to what he's saying per his words.
Personally, I've played hard to get a couple of times.
How did you do that?
And discussion for another day.
Okay.
And I think I did that because I enjoy the thrill of it, just enjoying the chase.
Yeah, some people too feel like it's fun. Like, let me just play hard to get. Let's see if this guy will keep coming back or he'll just give up.
And also, you want to know if this guy is really genuine.
Yeah, most guys, they'll do anything just to get you in bed. But then if you keep playing hard to get, that's when you get to realize that no, he's not giving up. So I should give him a chance to try and see if whatever he's trying to discuss with me or whatever his intentions are for me, they are real.
What do guys do if they're chasing a girl and the girl is playing hard to get?
It depends on the particular guy. If the guy is genuine, it's different. If the guy is a playboy, he will just give up.
Yeah, that's true.
But if the guy is really genuine, like he wants to go very far with you, I'm sure he will actually take his time and get to know you even more before he gives up. A man usually gives up when he realizes that no, there is no way she's going to give in to me. There is someone there which cannot be replaced, so I have to just back out. If a man respects you, he'll give up.
You mentioned something about someone else being there. I think one other reason girls do that is because they have some serious boyfriend.
You see, I've gotten to realize something. If you are dating someone, and you see, as long as you're a lady, there will always be guys coming around, even when you're in a relationship with someone else. Most men feel like, let me do my best to get her. So it depends on the lady, the kind of mentality you have. If you are the kind of lady that feels like, fine, I have a guy, but then I can just hook up with any other guy, cool. But then there are some ladies who would be like, no, there is no way I'm giving up on my guy. We've gone too far to just give up right now. So there's no way she'll give in to another guy. But sometimes it depends on the kind of pressure the second guy is giving to you if you're in a relationship with someone else.
I have another question.
Okay.
How does a guy identify that, oh, this girl is not like serious about me and it's just like playing with me?
First and foremost, she hardly picks up your calls. She hardly returns your calls. She hardly returns your text. She doesn't give you the attention you are looking for, the kind of attention you are looking for. If she doesn't give you...
What if she's busy?
You can't... Listen, there is no way somebody is busy. People make time for people they love. People they feel like, this is a priority to me. If I am not a priority to you, there is no you give me time. If you're a priority to me, even if I have the whole day to be busy, I'll get a second of my time for you. So there is no way they'll be like, I'm busy. You can't be busy for someone you love. It doesn't work like that. If people start giving you excuses that I'm busy here, I'm busy there, man, they're having a second thought about you. It's either you just work it out or you leave. That's it.
Yeah. So I think if a guy is experiencing that from a girl, he has to see that it won't go anywhere.
Yeah, it won't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Don't waste your time. She won't love you.
From my own personal experience. In my earlier years, like early 20s, that's when I used to play hard to get because then you're not really looking for anything serious, right? But I think as you mature and become a woman, you now want to like maybe settle down, think about who you want to be your partner. So then you don't play hard to get anymore. Like if I don't like a guy, I can tell you like I don't like.
There's nothing like you don't play hard to get anymore.
Really?
You always have to play hard to get. And sometimes it's not as if it's your intention to play hard to get. You see, sometimes you may be having the same connection with the person you are actually crashing on or the person that is crashing on you. But you'll be like, okay, let me take my time and study him more. And he'll be thinking you're playing hard to get. You are just trying to study him, not playing hard to get. It's different from playing hard to get on a different note and playing hard to get because you are studying him and because you want to get into serious relationship with him.
But in this year 2021, who steadies someone? Like once you say no, they are off to the next person.
That is what it means that the person is not serious with you. If the person is really serious with you, there is no be like, I'm tired, I'm giving up. You don't just give up on love. It doesn't happen like that. There is no way that one has to happen. You don't just give up on love. You fight till you win at the end of the battle.
So now we have JT joining us. JT, what's up?
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
So I want to know how you identify when a girl is playing hard to get. She said when she's not answering your calls, she's always like she's busy. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I think it's relative. It depends on the person in picture. It also depends on the person's exposure in society and the level of upbringing and what the person has been exposed to. So maybe you might have one lady doing something that's different from the other one. Maybe one might not pick your call, one might not respond to you. Another person might do something different. So I think it depends. When you meet someone and even in the beginning you guys are not really cool, as time goes on, some way, somehow, maybe in the case where maybe the guy is pursuing the girl whatsoever and the girl is not responding, whether not picking calls or not replying emails or message whatsoever, and the guy maybe still thinks this is the ideal girl for me and is consistent, over time when the girl likes him or is in love with him.
Can I ask you a question?
Okay.
Will you be willing to wait for a girl whom you are interested in but keeps turning you down each time you try to approach her, or in the name of when she comes to her senses that you're interested in her?
I think it depends. It depends on. You've heard this. They said beauty lies light of the beholder.
Oh yes.
And this whole thing about love and relationship, it's beyond a one-time interaction kind of a thing. I think for a very serious guy who wants to ask a girl out, he's not just thinking about we meeting up to just hook up and do in just something, but to build a life together. And so if you're a guy and you have that thought and you met this lady and you think she's cool and she keeps stressing you out, in quote, and she's the treasure you think you want to go for.
I think you pop up another question. How does the lady stress you out?
That's why I say stress in quotes, because for a lot of guys,
They have their different meaning of
yes,
stressing.
yeah, they think knowing maybe the lady's not picking my calls or responding to my messages, she is stressing, because maybe he's thinking about the lady, going to bed,
Does that thing really exist now, that a man can be thinking of a lady like his whole life, like each and every blessed day? Meanwhile, she keeps turning him down. Does that thing really exist?
Yeah, so that's why I kept saying this is relative. It depends on the guy in picture, you see. And if the guy is looking at the relationship, not just for a few months we hanging out, but wants to build a life with the lady, I'm always of the view that before you see a girl and you decide to say you want to be with her, sometimes I feel it's good to be very good friends. The reason is that when you are very good friends, you get to know each other very well. You get to know a lot of hidden things, in the sense that good friends, as in the guy can let's say both parties, let's say you lost someone in your family, the guy can attend the funeral. The lady lost someone. So you see, when you go for funeral, you go for wedding, stuff like that, the family is exposed. You get to see things.
There are certain issues or situations whereby we can be very good friends,
Friends,
like
but you might
close
not get-
friends. But the kind of affection you start having towards me, I wouldn't have the same thing towards you. I would generally take you as a friend, like a best friend, no strings attached, just you and I being strictly friends. But I'll be okay if I see you with another lady in a romantic way. But I wouldn't want to be in that romantic way with you. You being the guy, how you take it, because I don't feel the same way. You are talking about you have to start with friendship. We can have friendship, but then in the sense of the friendship, I don't feel that way you feel for me. I want us to be strictly friends, good friends, more together always, but not in the sense of being in a romantic relationship with each other. How does that work?
So what I believe is that to a certain point in time, love cannot be forced. I think the reason why there are a lot of heartbreaks and heartaches is because sometimes we want to force love. You see, and I believe that if we relax and we take our time, you go to you think you've seen a girl you are in love with or you like, she turns you down, and for goodness sake, that's not the end of the world. You see, that's not the end of the world.
Do men accept that statement that okay, let me give up on her, that's not the end of the world, she doesn't love me, let me go in for someone else? Do some men really deal with that? Like they just take it like okay, fine, I accept, she
Some
doesn't want
do.
me.
Some do.
Yeah,
Like
I think
for real.
yeah, I think it depends on the information the guy has, or let me say the knowledge he has been exposed to.
Okay.
Yes, and um, when someone is, for example, I'm a Christian, okay. In the Bible, Paul was advising some widows, okay, to let them know that, well, it's cool if they are alone after they've lost their companion, yeah. But then if they feel they want to marry again, they are cool to do so. That is a very powerful statement Paul made, because he's just trying to let us understand that you go to some, you used to have the thinking that I'm meant for A, or A is mine. If I don't get A, that's the end of the world. But if Paul would say that if the one you are with is gone, and you have liberty to take another one, which means that you are not boxed
To just one person.
to one person. So you go where you think you love the person, and the person says, I don't love you. Move on with your life. Why will you kill yourself?
Do you know that it's not easy?
It's no, the truth is it's not easy. Why is it not easy? Because emotions are involved.
Because
And
emotional stress are killing a lot of
Exactly. But you see, if that knowledge is there, that knowing is there, that after being bounced, you still have another opportunity. You are
What
encouraged.
if you keep getting bounced?
Oh,
He seems
Um,
like he's
um,
talking from experience.
Yeah, he sounds so emotional.
No.
No, it's obvious. You're talking from experience.
no, I'm not talking from experience.
Are you
but
sure?
I'm just
Analyzing.
yes,
or-
I'm trying to enter into the hearts of a lot of people who probably have gone through this kind of situation,
Okay.
and who have said it quit to themselves and it's over for them because they've been bounced, be it a lady or a guy, or turned down,
Yeah.
and they think that's the end of the world. That's not the end of the world. God created us, and there are millions of people all around the world, not just in Africa, in Europe.
Do you know that
Asia.
per what she's saying? Now people don't date and attach the Bible to it. It doesn't exist anymore because in your mindset, oh, there are so many women. Even women are more than men in this world. But why is it that somebody can fall in love with one particular person? Just take our parents for instance. Like they are married to one person. Some people are married for 30 years, 40 years. Some of them, if they should tell you what they are going through in their marriages, you'll be surprised, you'll be baffled. They stay not because they want to keep staying, but because something is keeping them back where they are, which is called love. So if your love for someone is not strong enough, there is no way you can stay. You will go.
Exactly, and that's why we have to understand what love is. The key thing about love after you see someone is a decision you make to be with someone. It's a decision.
The rest of your life.
It's a decision.
Yeah.
You see, we can talk about the emotional aspects of it, but when you are telling someone that I love you and I want to be with you, it's a decision I'm making to
take your time.
Exactly.
Yo, Bridget, we'll take your last word.
Okay.
What do you have for any guy out there going through?
Okay, if you're a guy going through this kind of thing, you're discussing that, like, you want a lady and she keeps playing hard to get, I just want you to know that you should respect her decisions. If she doesn't want you, my dear, leave. There are so many women out there who will be willing to die for you, who will be willing to sweep up your feet with the kind of affection and love you deserve. Don't just stick with one girl because you think you are in love with her and she doesn't want you. If she doesn't want you, leave, because at the end of the day, it is your peace, your comfortability, your happiness that is what matters. Do not settle for anything less. Do not sell your happiness for love. It doesn't work like that. If someone loves you, they should be able to understand you and know that your happiness counts first.
Okay, guys, so this brings us to the end of today's discussion. Catch us on another episode of Discussions on the Couch. But before that, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share. Thank you.